Hello and welcome to another trip report. One I've been waiting for a long time since I started this channel. And this is on the train from Hamburg to Copenhagen. Hamburg is, when you're traveling by train and also by ferry by the way, more or less the gateway between Scandinavia and Europe. From here there are trains to Kiel where you find ferries. Also direct trains to Denmark, that's the one I'm going to take today. To Aarhus and to Copenhagen, so I will travel to Copenhagen. From there on I will traveling some more around the neighborhood of Copenhagen and also going to Sweden of course. Anyway, I will show you the railway station of Hamburg first, then I show you the train and then I show you some views from the train. I try to show you both first and second class. I'll be traveling second class today. I hope you like this video. When you do so, give me a thumbs up, and when you like to see more train related videos, subscribe to my channel. For now, let's start with the video. Just a quick message in advance. It's general known that trains are one of the most environmental friendly ways of transportation. This graph shows the environmental impact if you're traveling on this route by train, car and plane. And another thing, from 2023 there will be new trains on these routes. The DSB, the state-owned railway company of Denmark, ordered new trains by the train manufacturer Talgo. These trains will have a higher capacity and can go faster. If you saw some of my previous videos, you know that I'm a huge fan of Talgo trains. So if you're watching this video from, let's say, 2024, the trains on this route will not be the same as I will show you in this video. In terms of railway passengers, Hamburg Hauptbahnhof, or Hamburg Main Station as it's called in English, is not just the busiest railway station in the city of Hamburg. In terms of passengers, this is also the busiest railway station in all of Germany and the second busiest railway station in all of Europe, serving approximately 500,000 passengers every single day. At the side you find some spots where you can park bikes, a lot of shared e-steps, and of course you find some public transport like buses over here. Within the railway station you find the metro and the S-Bahn, but I will show you this in a bit. Although in terms of passengers this might be a very big railway station, the size of the railway station itself, it's not that big. So you guess so. It's always pretty busy down here. I filmed this on an early Saturday morning by the way. Near several entrances you'll find these screens with information about departing trains from this railway station. But for a railway station of this size and that many trains that do arrive and depart here, I found the screens pretty small. At the side of the railway station there are dedicated tracks for the S-Bahn. These are the commuter trains of Hamburg. These are located at the tracks 3 and 4. Hamburg is the second largest city of Germany and the railway station serves quite a lot of international destinations. And some of them are not that obvious because of the location in the north. You will find trains to the Czech Republic, Hungary, Denmark, Austria and Switzerland. And probably I forgot some other destinations. I was looking for the first class lounge, but I couldn't find it. But I found out this first class lounge is being renovated at the moment I recorded this. And at this moment it's located in a hotel right next to the railway station. Since I'm traveling second class, I can't enter the lounge anyway, but I try to show you the location of the lounges when I make station reports. Like in more bigger railway stations, there were quite a lot of homeless people around it, but I didn't find them disturbing or threatening in any way over here. But as always, and especially for busy places, keep a close eye on your luggage. I haven't got any bad experience in trains or railway stations yet, and I like to keep it this way. Within this railway station you will find many companies, and also for example Flixtrain. This is a commercial company that runs national trains in Germany and some lines in Sweden as well. And for the rest they're pretty famous for their buses, Flixbus. As you may expect, you will find a lot of shops within this railway station. Spots where you can buy fast food, drugstores, supermarkets, etc. you name it. But obviously You will also find a lot of places that you might need for your journey, like car rental companies, booking offices for both international and domestic transportation, but also local public transport. The booking offices for local public transport are separate from the other ones. At the north part of the railway station, you also find this upper deck. I really like this. From here you even have a greater view on the railway tracks. And also the Alp-Zilten Express is coming in over here. This is a sleeper train between Austria and the German coast. So between the mountains and the coast. I really like to make a trip report on this train one day. By the way, the booking office and vending machines for local transportation are branded with the name HVV, and for domestic and international transportation it's just DB, so the DB Reisezentrum, what stands for Travel Center. Right next to the DB Reisezentrum you find some more offices of other car rental companies, and within the DB Reisezentrum you find lots of desks where you can go to and some vending machines. If you want to drop your luggage, of course, there's also a big luggage room where you find lots of lockers, and well, like I mentioned before, there are lots of places where you can get a bite and a drink. If you take the specific train that I'll be taking today, I just advise you to buy something in advance, because there's not a dining car within the train, there's a vending machine for soft drinks, and if you're traveling first class, free coffee will be provided. But I'll show you this in a bit. Before I'll go to the train, as I mentioned, at the side of the railway station, actually below the railway station, you will find the metro of Hamburg and a long distance bus stop for both domestic and international buses can be found really close to this railway station as well. Over here you will also find quite a lot of shops. At the other part from what I just showed you, you also find a gallery where you find some shops and some travel related services, but over here it's not as big as in the other part. So this is the southern section. By the way, from both of these galleries you find escalators, elevators and of course stairs to the platforms. Special composition screens at the platform will indicate what part of what train will be where at the platform. Some of these platforms are pretty long, so just make sure you check this. One time I almost missed my train because of this. That was about 4 years ago when I went to Denmark from here. A basic composition screen will also be displayed at the departure screen, as you can see over here. In this case it only shows what class will be where at the platform. And this is my train coming in. An extra yellow line above the windows does exactly indicate where the first class is. Before you enter the train, right above the door, the carriage number has been written, and you find this again right above the doors when you enter the train, together with information about the final destination and what seat numbers can be found where. Somehow I managed it to go into the wrong direction, so I had to walk back. I tried to be as early as possible on the train because I like to film a train when they're pretty much empty. But this train, it was full for the entire ride. Within the luggage racks you can find the seat numbers, and also the reservation has been written over here, so from where to where. These luggage racks do provide quite a lot of space for luggage, but of course you can also place items between the back end of some seats. Integrated within the luggage racks you find power plugs and a reading light. At all windows there's a sunscreen available. Pretty much all seats do face each other and there's quite a big table in between. There are no garbage cans. Instead of that you'll find these bags so you can take your garbage out. At the side there's a card with safety instructions in case of an emergency. I really like this, but trains are really safe. If you look at the statistics and see how much chance you have of a deadly accident per travel distance, trains are a bit safer than flying in Europe. These seats, they're really comfortable. You can recline the seats as well by using this handle, and you can adjust the armrest at the sides of the seat. Between the open compartments, a train map and a line map of Danish trains will be displayed. Per train set, there's one vending machine for soft drinks, as you can see here, and right in the opposite direction from that you find the space for the conductor. This train set was running combined with another train set, and the great thing about these trains, you can walk from one train set into the other one. Well, here I'm crossing the train set and going to the other one. From the outside, it doesn't even look like you're walking into another train set. The driver cabin can be put away when they combine these trains. As I mentioned before, the second class comes in a 2x2 configuration and all seats do face each other. Because this route can be very busy, you're obligated to make a reservation if you travel on this route in the summertime. For now, let's have a look in the first class. The first class comes, as you can see over here, in a 2x1 configuration. The seats are a bit wider, but I didn't find the difference that big. It's just you have some more space and that's it. If you're traveling on first class, free coffee will be provided. Between the first and the second class, there's another part where you find seats in the 2x2 configuration, and these are slightly different than the regular second class. Some seats here do come in an airline style composition. Personally, I would like it when there would be a little bit more a mix of airline style seats and seats that do face each other. Normally if I'm traveling, I'm trying to show you the toilets as well. You find 2 toilets per train set, but for some reason 3 out of the 4 toilets were broken during this trip. You guess so, one toilet was being used pretty intense. But it was only full just before Copenhagen, so the capacity of these toilets should be pretty good. However, per train set you find 2 toilets, 1 regular toilet and 1 toilet that's also accessible for people in a wheelchair and you can turn into a nursery space for babies. I traveled for this trip with an Interrail ticket. You can also buy Spaarprijs ticket, and I also think that the Danish state-owned railway company has promotional fares on this. I will tell you in another video more about Spaarprijs tickets through, from and to Germany, and maybe I also make a dedicated video for Interrail and Eurail. The top speed for these trains is 160 km per hour on the German section and 180 km per hour on the Danish section. Despite the fact that the full line is electrified, these are diesel trains. But as I mentioned before in the beginning of this video, there will be new trains soon for these routes. By the way, free Wi-Fi is available and the speed is just really good. For now, I will show you some views from the train between Hamburg and Copenhagen. So that's it for this video. The train is pretty good, although there were quite a lot of issues with the toilets. This is not my first time that I'm traveling with Danish trains and there are issues with toilets. I don't travel a lot in Denmark by train. I haven't been here a lot. I hope to change this soon because Scandinavian audience speaks very good English and I think this is a great target group for my channel. Anyway, toilet issues. For the rest, this was a good train. I hope you like this video. When you do so, give me a thumbs up. And when you like to see more train related videos, subscribe to my channel. There will be another trip report railway featuring this railway station, what is a main station of Copenhagen. Once again, I hope you liked it. When you do so, give me a thumbs up and see you on my next video.